Actually, a narcissist who emotionally abuses you will be scared of you if you know this way. Hello and welcome to our video today on the topic of narcissism. You may have heard of this personality trait before, but did you know that narcissists spend a lot of time thinking about themselves and put themselves first? They often feel the need to do their best all the time and keep an eye out for potential targets to boost their own self-esteem. In fact, they may even go to great lengths to make sure you see how beautiful they are, whether you want to or not. So, if you've ever dealt with a narcissistic individual, or are just curious to learn more about this behavior, then keep watching. But before we continue the discussion, I would like to convey especially to you US citizens who want to get consultation and advice from experts for only $1 per week for healing from a very painful narcissistic relationship. Please click the link in the description column. Narcissists spend a lot of time thinking about themselves and put themselves first. They have to do their best all the time. They can easily keep an eye on their surroundings and look for possible prey at all times. The idea is to force you to see how beautiful they are, even if you don't want to. You don't have to worry about it, because they will make sure of it. To avoid the narcissist's anger, don't put other people down in front of them or to them. People might get angry or even accuse you of not being sincere if you compliment them instead of them. At some point, you'll feel bad about what you've said and want to say sorry. We now have a list of strategies that are sure to make narcissists go crazy. To be clear, you should only go forward if you are absolutely sure that you will be safe. You need this advice if you're dealing with a toxic and annoying narcissist. Before you talk to a narcissist, you should feel safe and sure of yourself. These strategies work well with the manipulative but less violent narcissist variety. I wouldn't use these methods with narcissists who are more extreme because they are more likely to get violent. If that's the case, you should never go near them. Please exercise extreme caution if you or anybody with you is in risk from a violent person. Since we all understand the same thing, we can move on. So, now you know what will really get a narcissist worked up. Start by telling everyone everything you know. One of the few things that can make a destructive narcissist lose their mind completely is the truth. There is no attempt at a sanitized presentation of reality here, just the raw facts. In other words, it's a way to be honest without any filters. Believe in me, I came from a family where narcissism was the norm. I've dated some of them and worked with others. I now realize that the major reason they were so irritated with me was because I always say what's really going through my head. No one else could take a stand or give their opinion when talking to a narcissist. They were supposed to be there, but you weren't, and that's fine. Think about this interesting fact as well. The truth, which has its own frequency, is 1,000 times more powerful than any lie. In other words, in the end, the truth always wins. Given what's going on, it's a sure thing that it will happen. Self-destructive narcissists don't like it when people are straightforward and honest at work. Many people are always nervous around us, even when we're not talking. In terms of accuracy, our field has come a long way since then. Just thinking about how often this happens could make narcissists feel very anxious. It could show how dishonest they are, if nothing else. This means that you shouldn't be afraid to be totally honest with yourself. Narcissists don't know how to be this honest because they are so used to manipulating other people. Narcissists have such an incredibly low view of themselves that they resort to manipulating others in order to bolster their own self-esteem. If you tell them the truth, things that no one else has the guts to say to their faces, they will probably leave once you stop trying to please them. When someone has cornered oneself, the only way out is to escape. The truth is always good enough. So remember that if it's hard for you to see the possibilities that lie in the truth, Always keep that in mind. Second, you should pay no attention to them at all. A destructive narcissist likes to stay in the dark as much as possible. Narcissists have the wrong idea that they have the right to treat people badly, even if the people they treat badly haven't done anything to deserve it. When the roles are switched, however, they usually end up in a mess. They just can't find the right words to say it. This is a blatant case of double standards, in which the rule applies to you but not to me. Even if this person treats you like total lose, their indignation will be palpable when they realize you have absolutely no interest in them or whatever they think they have to give. Third, a narcissist will eventually hit rock bottom if they keep getting turned down. Last but not least, being out in the elements is a problem. Nothing makes a narcissist feel worse than when their lies get out in public. The good news is that it's not too hard to reach either goal. The only rule is that they must be easy to see. Their poisonous small talk, for example, could be exposed with relative ease. Use short phrases like, "I don't care," or "That sounds like a private matter." I'd suggest you keep that to yourself, and then I'd be quiet. Thanks to you, their questionable actions have been brought to light. At this point, we don't need to talk anymore. You might also call attention to their hidden aggressiveness, or reveal their obvious lack of skill or exaggerated claims. Did you give me a sneer? As an example. Interesting. I'm glad you brought that up, and now I'll shut up. No matter what occurs, control your anger. If you wanted to, you could hide while the narcissist shows their true colors. If you ask them a clear question in front of other people and they can't answer it honestly, it can make them look bad. Put forth the fact that you are keeping tabs on their actions. Don't try to explain. Just show them that you like feeling anxious. What matters most is how you feel and how other people see you. If you do it right, it shows that you are great with people. This will definitely give them the shivers. Seeing through their front and realizing how weak, incompetent, and inferior they are will be a crushing blow. That would be enough to drive a narcissist crazy. When a narcissist loses power, they get mad, and when their card is shown, they get even more mad. I don't know of anything else I can say right now. Thanks for making it this far. I hope you learned something from the video. Please write in the comments section below about your experiences dating narcissists. If you liked this video and want to see more like it in the future, you can subscribe to our channel and click the bell to be notified whenever we post a new one. As much as you can, please know that I appreciate your time and attention.